The Rangers are somehow in a playoff spot, and they are a half game back of the Astros in the division. They currently hold that third wild card spot again somehow. Uh, they're again half game back of the Astros. The Mariners are 3.5 games behind the Rangers. Quickly looking at the standings, Detroit's 58 and 60, a game back. Twins are a game and a half back. Cleveland's a game and a half back. Baltimore's 2 games back. Um, so we just kind of wanted to give a state of the Rangers. We didn't go live after any of the games of the past week because we thought we'd take a little bit of a break after that horrible trade deadline, but they ended up going 4-2 and get themselves back into the playoff spot, again to a playoff spot, and the offense has been good. I think we'll start like in all three facets. Like, offense, pretty much since that second game against the Rays, has not been good. Um, One of the big culprits has been Wyatt Langford, which I am worried about Langford because I think he's been bad ever since he fouled all those pitches off his leg in that one game against Seattle where like endlessly was fouling pitches off his leg. Since then, he hasn't been very good, which is pretty worrying to me. And yeah, he's been pretty bad since then. So I do wonder if something is wrong with Wyatt Langford. Seager's been all right. Nimmo has stepped up a lot. Um, Jake Berger's really struggled. Zeke Duran's been okay, but they need more from this offense. Especially, we're gonna preview kind of this next stretch the Rangers have gotten, where they are playing their next 13 games are all against. 13 games are against the Angels, A's, Nationals, Angels again. So that's 13 games against teams under 500, and this is the time that you have to go out there and pull off a 13 games. You kind of need to go 9-4. 8-5 is okay, but you need to go at least 9-4 here for being realistic. Just asking you to win all of these series. Now, do I think they're going to do that? No, because this team just likes to stay at 500, and they're probably going to go 7-6 in this stretch. But they need to they need to do very well in this next 13 game stretch. Go 9-4, and if they go 9-4, they'll put themselves in a really good spot of like 68 and 63, which would be like a really good spot in a bad American League. So these next 13 games are massive, and they're going to need offense because they're playing 4 games in Anaheim and 3 games in Sacramento, which the Rangers do not pitch well in those parks, so they need the offense to bounce back for sure.
Yeah, a big culprit I would say actually is Nicky Lopez. When he was on, it really changed the whole dynamic of the lineup, and he has been very bad, like very very bad, to the point where honestly I'd rather you put Jonah Bride at third and have Seager and Duran up the middle against righties because Lopez is really. He's not hurting the team. Like you don't look at it and he doesn't hurt the team. Like he's not really hurting the team in big situations, but he is. It's the dynamics of the lineup that helps so much because it's set up the top of the order to drive runners in, which it sucks you lost that.
Yeah, yeah. Lopez has not been good lately, and that is a big culprit. You are probably right. I think Cawley would probably get the chances at second base, and then Durant play third. I'd assume that's what would be what the Rangers would do. But I think I don't think they would DFA Lopez. I think he'd just be around as like defensive replacement. But yeah, Lopez has been a lot worse. That's for sure, and that's hurt the team a lot. Um, Catching spot is still like a big question mark right now with Diaz and Wins.
Hoppy's raking in the minors, so I don't know when he's going to come up.
Yeah, we'll see. It feels like the Rangers want to see some more development from him or something. I don't really know, but we'll see what happens. It's not a guarantee O'Hoppy's gonna rake up here just because he was doing it in the minors. Um, yeah, again, Seager's been okay. Jake Berger's been bad. Nimmo's been pretty good. Evan Carter's been okay. They just need more from this lineup because they're facing some good, like the Angels, A's, and Nationals offenses are not bad by any means. So they need to go out there and hit.
Yeah.
And like I'm just not confident that they're going to go out there and hit, which is why I think they're going to finish this 13 game stretch 7-6. But if the offense shows up, they will end up with that good record and get themselves some separation in the AL West and AL wildcard standings.
Yeah. Um, and this is kind of the position you put him. Or can we? Yeah, the offense kind of has to go now because your starting pitching really has weakened compared to your bullpen as well. Lots starting to show some fatigue, which is concerning. So
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think it's just Latz is kind of showing a little bit of rust, honestly, from like not pitching a whole lot. To be honest, is what I'm seeing from Latz. But I'm not ready to be concerned about him yet. Um, Pitching stuff, we did just get news. Nathan Eovaldi's going on the IL, 15-day IL. I did think something was up with Eovaldi just because like his start against the Astros and then even this previous start against the Orioles. I know the final line was pretty good. I just think the command has been off, and there's been something off with Eovaldi. These last two starts especially. So yeah, going on the IL for elbow stuff that really stinks. Hopefully he's back after 15 days. But I think Cal Quantrill is probably going to take his spot. I don't expect Jordan Montgomery to be taking his spot after his first outing against the Orioles, but yeah, I think Cal Quantrill is going to take his spot, and I'd assume he'd pitch Thursday or
yeah,
sorry,
Thursday probably.
no, Wednesday. DeGrom will pitch Thursday. DeGrom will pitch Thursday.
So they got to win the first three.
Yeah, man. DeGrom's horrible in Angel Stadium. I'm just scared, man. The Angels can hit. The Angels can hit. The Angels, A's, and Nationals can hit. They all can hit, and they all hit the ring.
Struggle against.
Yeah, man. The teams that have good offenses, they can't really win against. So they need to. The bats have to show up, and that's kind of the doubt right now. Because since that Rays series, they haven't really been good.
Yeah, and it's really been on Nimmo and Duran to really carry the lineup, and Langford. When Langford's hot, it's nice, right? But he has that Jake Berger problem where it's like the only pitch he's gonna hit is a fastball middle in, and then everything else it's a pop out.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why Langford and those pop ups are just like how many pop ups can that guy have? It's like every game he'll have at least two.
I said it earlier. I'm like he's becoming too one dimensional. Like I said it earlier, like he's becoming way too one dimensional. So where
Yeah.
the only thing he can hit is pull side homers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see. But usually when he's hot, he can do everything you want. But right now he's just really off, and it feels like yeah he has that little Jake Berger where he's like if he's off, it really shuts down for him. Um, but yeah, you need better from Langford. Peterson's been pretty okay, right?
Like Peterson's been really good, dude.
Yeah, he's been good. Had that homer on Friday against the Orioles was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, pitching wise, you got Gore tonight, which like Mackenzie Gore, I have no idea what you're gonna get from him, but that's scary. Cody Bradford on tomorrow. Again, don't know what you're gonna get. Then Wednesday you'll probably get Cal Quantrill, and then 13th is DeGrom, who's horrible against the Angels. Need the bats to come alive for this next 13 game stretch, and if you can come out in this next 13 game stretch 9-4, you're then 5 games over 500, then you're in such a good spot. And like I know this team is flawed, and I know Rangers fans don't really believe in this team from what we've seen on the field. Even I believe they're going to be a 500 team at the end of the year. But if you want to go, this is your chance. Like these next 13 games is your chance to go.
Yeah, and honestly, there might be a chance. I doubt it, but there might be a chance they push DeGrom start back because he's so bad against the Angels and get Monty a start. Just because he's so bad against the Angels, they might do that. Might push DeGrom a day back.
I doubt it. There's already been like a couple of days that they've pushed DeGrom back. I don't think they're gonna do that. I mean, to face the A's, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, critical next 13 game stretch. Obviously, we're all scoreboard watching all the other games as well.
Yep. Half came back in the division. not
Yeah,
as.
half a game back of the division. Astros. The Astros are playing the Giants, so they're probably going to take 2 out of 3 at least in that series. Um, I was gonna say, Mackenzie Gore is a lot better. Like after the Rangers lose, usually like he's kind of the momentum stopper after the Rangers win. But again, with Mackenzie Gore, I have no idea what you're gonna get from him, and I think the Angels have hit him pretty well this year. Also, they're facing Reed Detmer's game 1, who diced him up in Angel Stadium last time. And by the way, the Rangers got swept by the Angels last time in Angel Stadium.
Stadium.
Which is crazy. They're 2-4 against the Angels this year, which is just unacceptable. Um, Reed Detmer's first game, Ryan Johnson second game, I think George Clausen Wednesday's game, and then Walbert Urania, who's having like a really good year. So yeah, I'm interested in what they're gonna get. I hope that we can be here I hope we can be here on sorry, August 24th, and we're saying that the Rangers have pulled off a 9-4, and they are 5 games, have a 5 game, they're 5 games over 500. I really hope we can say that. Bullpen wise, Jacob Latz. It feels like Junis is going to come back soon. Robbie Alstrom, I will give credit to him. He has really found it. Like he's just throwing strikes more consistently, and the location's been a lot better. So credit to him. Silseth is like he's a mixed bag for me. Because it feels like every inning he goes into, he's gonna at least give up 1 hit and 1 walk. In every inning he goes into, that's what it feels like with him. But let's wait and see. It's only been like a few outings that we've gone from Silseth. I want to wait and see more. It sucks that Evaldi went on the IL because I did think Cal Quantrill could be like a nice reliever, right-handed reliever the Rangers are looking for in the pen. But now he's probably going to be in the rotation with Evaldi going to the IL.
I mean, you got Monty now, so.
Yeah, we'll see. Got anything else that we want to say on the state of this team? They're still a 500 team, but we hope in this next 13-game stretch they can get hot, is what we want to say.
Yeah, but again, that really depends on Jake Berger, dude. That man's got to go.
Yeah.
Got to go.
Yeah, offense doing enough and the pitching doing enough to keep him in games.
Honestly, this is when White Langford should go. Seager's hitting. You're going to get pitches to hit. Langford is going to get pitches to hit.
Yeah, just stop popping up. Dang, I was thinking about something else and I lost it. Anyway, that's all we got on this Angel series. Thank you guys for, not on this Angel series, just kind of talking about the state of this team and previewing this Angel series and what's going to be coming up. Rangers are somehow in the playoffs. They'd be playing in the wild card if the year ended today, which just is pretty hard to believe. So, yep, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for all the support. See ya.